as we get into the map. Push out here for Paper Rex.
Just gonna overwhelm Nats. Strafing through. Some damage eaten there by something. Still able to find the opening kill. Orb available here for the taking. Prowler trying to check forward. Camo doesn't get spotted by it. Added presence still going to be known. Tap on the door does force Paper Rex back in towards the B site. Warning pings down. Bit of a fake there on the TP. Let's get the thorns to pop.
Got one of them. Still another to go. Paper Rex was ready for that C hit. But instead, it's a change in direction through the door towards B. Forsaken doing a little jiggling.
Try to clear him out, but there's the covering fires. The paranoia gets sent. Penny desperately trying to back away. Lobs in the paint shells. Spike gets tapped, but something swoops around from upper. Finds one. Attack fighting back for a little bit. They are just running them down, though. Paper
Gonna be trying to hold the line at C.
Point coming in is going to be heard as the wraparound comes through there from Patman, but something in the headshot. Pico taken down. Nats trying to fight, but cannot get it done. Judge is going to be left on the floor. Camo able to find that kill, but eats an immense amount of damage. That was going to be routed through tree, where the wall is set up. It's popped. Quick little last pack forward. Get this plant down ASAP. Lion's share of the work is going to have to be on the shoulders of Penny, you would suspect, given the Camo does just have 17 health remaining. Batman making some noise. Rushing forward, back, turn, the swing, divide. Able to find one, now it's just Camo. Completely revealed out. And as he swings, trying to just rush forward into the site. Saturation not going to hit, goes up and over the top. Batman, however, finds the punish before the refract can come through. Penny on the entry, does get on top of Jing. Utilizes the stinger. Forsaken. Finds the enemy raise, fully blinded up and paranoid. Swiftly dispatches him. Team Liquid now scrambling a bit, trying to figure out where they can pivot to.
They're trying to open up the map, trying to create a little bit of confusion. Paper Rex was matching their every step. Now something going to slide over towards stairs. He's going to be the first point of contact here against this Team Liquid A push, but the spike's still all the way over at Mound, so this just maybe trying to pull players of Paper Rex away to open up the C site there for Patty Tech to get in.
Sees the cam go off. Swings to the opposite side just in case a pixel would be out of place.
30 seconds left.
The silent swing forward here.
Swords activated.
Noise made. Clears the trip. The reface from Nats dealt with. Pico now pinned in. He's going to look to up the pace. The paranoia going across the haunt reveal. The spray coming through, and Jing eventually is able to find it. 3 assists lobbed in. Penny on the floor. No showstopper to be seen here in this round. Team Liquid, though, still staying stacked in position. Paint shell still available. As the C's going to be locked in. Patman finds a headshot, and Jing finds 2! Nothing more to be done. The Saturate will connect. We're going to be grabbed here by Patman. It's a quick peek, and Camo dead on the floor. That's like spamming. Fish back anything that he could possibly get to find some advantage. The Paper Rex seemingly have every read, and Jing backs away. A rare sight indeed.
He was thinking about it.
Up on top of the tree, finds one. Penny will be able to trade it out. 4v2. Just a Guardian and a Singer, and all that the Boombot confirms is yes, they are still on the other side of this smoke. The pinch getting ready to come through from behind. They try to get an angle. Nats cleans up 2. Sends that neural theft. Devi immediately going to be backing away. 48 HP.
Well, it is Nats. He has already shown us a couple highlight reel clips for clutches.
It's the flash. Something slows down the approach, waiting for Devi to get a little bit closer. Nats swings around over towards drop, checks in on that side. Nothing going to be spotted. Has the cam, but doesn't want to set it up and reveal his position. One of the greats to ever make it onto an international stage, looking to try to get this clutch to keep his team in this series, in this map. swings in. It's going to be a titanic clash. Ults here on the side of Liquid as the showstopper going to be sent down the blind, connecting. Rocket gets set, but Jing striking, able to find one. Penny trades it back. As we go way late for Raze, the Nightfall going forward, gets the tag on to Divide. They're trying to flush him out, he gets the spot. Finishes off the enemy Raze, Kiko able to go ahead and push forward, taking down Forsaken at the door. Batman trying to play it slow, play it close, finds the first, nearly has him line up. Something now has arrived. Cage blocks, finds the first, makes it down.
He's got a call. Oh no!
Spray, finds the headshot. Something taken down. Nightfall now invested from Patman, crashes across, connecting on to multiple players. Divide will go ahead and equalize the player count, but Kiko trades it back into their favor. Jing, however, another showstopper built up, sends it, gets rewarded with 2 once more. As Paddington cannot.
PaperX, they're down.
Well, Jing clearly not getting the memo on that entry from Camo. Forsaken does manage to find a bit of revenge. TP into the back here from Kiko, but it's not going to mean very much. Finds the first kill, but Forsaken has just already massacred the entire rest of his team.
Spikes down.
Cover going out. Pick up the Odin, try to counter spam out, but they're more than ready for that. Liquid can just not catch a break. From this point, Kiko would love to try to save the weapon, but has to suspect that he's going to be surrounded pretty much on all sides. We'll confirm his position. TP in the smoke, pushes out.
Was waiting around the corner there. They're actually stacking behind the wall.
Blind is dead.
Top of the door, Penny out into the open. Divide able to collect. 2 players trying to stay tucked into this cyber cage, but it's not going to last very long. Flash out off the clone. Divide with another 3K. Camo, the only one left alive, and he cannot nail the target. Liquid.
I have the spike.
So look to try to get themselves at least a 10-2. Spot out. Forsaken backpedaling. Tries to cycle another smoke. It's a tiny little gap left in this one. Clear out, push forward. Camo able to find the headshot. Eats a decent amount of damage, but still comes away with the kill. Convergent paths at the ready.
I'll handle this.
Thinks better of it. Waits for a little bit longer now, sends it out. Jing gonna be taken down. Dimensional drip, scouting them forward. It's gonna bounce up from Penny as Divide hits the transfer. Steel Garden, now gonna be invested. The Nightfall's out. Nats is able to find one, but something cleans it up. 2v2 without their weapons as something hits the self-swing as Paddington's position is known. Full HP, looking for the headshots. Spots out Divide, the flash, flying, and once again.
Orb grabbed. PaperX is just barreling in.
Tripwire caught there from the clone. Kiko finding a nice headshot. Is able to take down Batman, eats a bit of damage, but that's going to be felled. Kiko still breathing, still staying alive. Jing able to find 2. They both have to go their separate ways. Turns back, finds the hit onto Divide. For Jing, just going to look for an explosive entry. Tripwire cleared. Player going to be noted there. An upper Paddington going to be forced away. Jing sitting over towards door. Boombot does get some damage, but how are you meant to push into this?
Enemy remaining.
They all fall to the wayside as a bonus conversion. Looks like it is not on the cards. Team Liquid are tied to the train track, and there is no masked hero on horseback coming to save them. This Patman will rotate. Just the Marshal in half armor here for Paddington. Shots are gonna have to be insane, but instantly the push at C is swept aside. Camo able to find one, a backstab getting ready to come through over here at B main. Penny getting the read, turns, finds it, clears it out. Showstopper value not gonna be found. As the plant comes in, Jing down to 36 health. Forsaken catching a glimpse. Able to see Patty there as the shots go whizzing past.
Where are you?
Paranoia expended. Jing wrapping around the back, looking to try to get this kill. Hasn't cleared him. Notes him now.
Remaining.
Finds a shot, another paint shell going to be built up. The Prowler doesn't note him somehow. This might lead Paddington to think that he rewrapped, but no, the Jiggle Peak does spot him out, and he will. So just a little bit of a util dump. Jing dead. Camo, he's swung all the way out!
Remaining.
And he's absolutely
Spike
massacred
down,
them!
attacker spawn. Back in a flash.
He's gonna go dashing forward. He wants this ace. Divide to try to deny it away. We'll be able to do so, but my arms here, it would seem. Jing bouncing forward, dealt with immediately as the headshot comes in. Penny not wanting to take any chances. Sends it with a showstopper. They'll be able to find a kill off the back of that one. Something, a nice sheriff shot. Finds a tiny bit of value. Widely, Team Liquid just go ahead and overwhelm, conquer these players as Nats will eventually be starting to be brought forward in towards B.
Yeah, they're trying to sell a fake at A, and it's seemingly working. Team Liquid has bought it hook, line, and sinker.
Face your fear!
Still going to be nearby enough that they can quickly try to get on top of this one, but Jing goes flying into upper, finds the kill. Convergent paths now about to be set. Forsaken teleporting his way out to safety, arrives now back over at Rubble, but something's got caught up. That gives a player advantage now to the side of Team Liquid. Paper X certainly not out of this yet. Forsaken just got to re-wrap through the baby door. Cut noise. Try to instill some doubt here. Smoke cycled onto upper once again. Basically tell the story. Spike gets planted. Team Liquid sending 3. Down towards Forsaken here. He's going to be caught in transit, and he cannot escape.
Be right back.
Camo with another massive multi-kill round. 3 at the moment. Potentially be on for the ace. Flash out, Divide, only going to be good for 1. It's another 4K. Camo gets the ace! Forward, but yeah, no tripwires obviously with his setup here as Divide about to be knifes out, dead to rights. Camo finds the kill.
Thank you, Tell him.
Everybody from Liquid now getting clustered up, ready to potentially go for a flood. Retake as Jing's head going to be spotted. TP up and over the top. A slide down. Jing does find 1, but Penny with that paint shell. Able to go ahead and trade it out. Taking good for 1. Nats trying to get back. Patman flushed out of drop. The spike still not planted now. Dead at drop. Over the top. Patatek on the jiggle peak. The spray not quite connecting. Showstopper getting 7. Jing immediately shut down. Penny on top of the box. Finds both Forsaken and Jing.
Portal closed.
The wheels continuing to come off here, as Patman is only able to find 1 before getting taken down. It's all on Divide. Too many targets. All lined up, all pushing forward, looking to try to hunt him down. Finds the first. Can they allow him to divide and conquer the diffuses? Tenacity that's being put on display by this EMEA squad is absolutely astounding to behold. The peek out, the kill found. Patman dead off the rip. Door being watched. Tap at the spike, repivot into the B site, but players very much nearby. Jing trying to close the gap. Paranoia, however, is a little bit too late. Ends up getting taken down. Penny here around the corner, spots him, and something's just dead. He's just standing there, offering himself up, and Penny says, yes, thank you very much. Divide once again to try to see if he can get... Don't let this fully rotate and close, and Camo just inching wider and wider on the peak. Finds the kill. This Boombot getting some value. Reposition from Forsaken, TP's out. The opposite side as the convergent paths does get infested. Swings in, finds 1, tries to get the lineup there on the Penny, but cannot make it happen. He stays alive, maintains the player advantage for Team Liquid. Go reposition. Clear on the haunt from Nats. Disguises this. And ultimately, it seems like Paper Rex are going to be pushing into the site. The Prowler is not going to check the angle. As something he's looking up, he's looking for the camera. Patman tucked in behind the box.
30 seconds left.
Paper Rex. They have the ultimate safely. Follows the trail, looks for Nats, is able to flush him out. Feels like the first advantage that PRX has been able to find for themselves in quite some time. Sees nade combo going to be sent. Prevents the plant from coming through. They still have not gotten this spike down, and something ends up getting picked off.
Here.
Came out good for the kill. The haunt cleared out as Forsaken turns. He gets distracted and picked apart. Some shots in, a tag out. Camo still alive, still standing.
Team Liquid being very cautious.
That's inching forward and immediately finding the headshot. Saturation not going to connect there on the Jing as he's able to trade one back. Camo going to be dead. Ramps does get taken to 35. Thorns immediately popped. The wall still here on the C site. A double entry across this one, and Patty wins the duel against Divide. Blind out something. Managing to find 2 quick kills as Penny and Kiko both going to be taken down. Forsaken arriving with the Yodin.
Last player standing.
Is now going to be playing all alone. Nightfall at the ready. As he will have his suspicions confirmed. Forsaken has repositioned. But to where?
It's a guessing game. He's just rapping all the way through. He knows he can come back and play this angle.
No smoke for 15 seconds, but a safe defuse spot here for Forsaken. Drifts out, shot, flying, how to take down the 10. Goes for the fight, and Forsaken. Position drop down into the site. Some spam across, takes them low. 97 HP between Patatek and Camo. If something holds back here. The paint shells buy some time. The push is coming in. Forsaken collecting 2. Divide finding another. Nance has fallen, and it's all on Kiko's shoulders. The 1v3 not to be found.